particularly relevant. He's got a bunch of 7s on the board, or big 7s.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we could hit another gigantic dragon, and that would be
We've
nice.
sort of been pushing our luck on the gigantic dragons already. Oh, here comes our win condition. Whoop.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Mountain.
And it's kind of weird, like, it must have been a misclick. Oh, gosh.
Maybe he was going for 8.
No, and like,
no, he's just playing.
He either, last turn he was either going for 8 and just didn't tap the all that mana, which I don't think is the case, or he just misclicked and left a forest untapped instead of a mountain.
So is his plan now get bigger guys, maybe get an Eldrazi and get rid of our Platinum Empyrean? Like, I don't see that working particularly well, but like, I mean, at some point you just get into a state where you have very few ways to deal with it.
I think he may have misclicked playing the plains, because like he just started tapping his mana. And like he needs to start hitting 8s. The 8s are the only things that are going to get him out of this. He needs to get a sweepers. He needs to get a Cataract Leviathan. He needs to get like an
Avatar of Woe.
Avatar of Woe.
At least one, like a Living Inferno. At least get sort of one
Living
of them.
Inferno.
Right.
He could get Sanguine Predator.
Sanguine Predator. It was a good one. That's true.
Yeah, there are all these cards that are at 8 that get him out of this situation. I don't think there are actually any 9s that get him out.
Nice Sun Crusher.
Yeah. Speaking of awesome 9s, Sun Crusher. I don't even know if he's good if you have Sunburst, but without Sunburst, he's terrible. So he's just a 3/3 for us. But the nice thing about 9s are there are no 9s that will lose you the game. The worst that they do is they
be a Sun Crusher.
3/3s. Yeah. Or 3/4 flyers that mill you for 4. They're really they're very safe. There are a couple 9s that will win you the game, like the Red Bringer of the Red Dawn will win you the game pretty much outright. So he's going and hitting 7s. I don't know what he must be like hoping to get Platinum Angel, or
it'll be the all platinum game
then.
Angel of Despair doesn't get him, right? It's really just
like he can start killing our Platinum Empyreans then. So again, he mistapped his mana again.
I think at this point,
the Purger.
I don't know. If I'm this guy, I'm playing against a guy. It's going very well. I got the aggro beats going down, and the only way my opponent pulls it back out is to get a Platinum Empyrean, and that's not the only way, certainly. But we get one, and then of course to rub it in, we get another one.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it just is frustration.
I mean, I think at that point you tend to just scoop.
But he hasn't scooped.
Right. So we get to do 5 damage to something.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Fledgling Dragon.
Yep, looks like that guy.
And the Tellurian Serpent is not going to be his win condition. Or our win condition, rather.
Yep, so and his Hamlet-backed Goliath gets a little bigger, but don't so much care about that guy.
So Fire Dragon, I believe it's Portal 1 or Portal 2nd Age card. And when it comes into the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of mountains you have to a creature. And then Hamlet-backed Goliath just keeps getting bigger. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it gets +1/+1.
That guy's a
counters.
pretty good guy normally.
Yeah, although he doesn't have trample, so he quickly turns into the abyss for your opponent. But if you haven't been trading back and forth,
so now he is going for an 8 now.
Yeah, so he went for an 8. He again left the wrong mana untapped. He hit one of his outs, but it's not going to be fast enough for him. Because he left a mountain up. So Sanguine Predator is sort of this catch-all guy that lets you destroy all creatures. By sacrificing a creature, you can destroy all creatures that have the same converted mana cost as it. But it requires a black to activate.
Yeah, so if he tapped correctly, knowing that was an out, let's say, he has a swamp, he sacks Sanguine Predators to itself, sweeps our 8s off the board, and then Alpha strikes us for the win, is really what would have happened there.
Yep. Luckily, that didn't happen to us,
Phew.
though.